It's time for Around the Campfire, brought to you by Rockwood, a division of Forest River, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
The RV Show USA is brought to you by PPL Motorhomes, the largest consignment RV dealer in the nation.
That they are. So here's the deal, everybody. This is, of course, RV show season, and it's a really exciting time to go out and look around, shop around for that RV that is just right for you. But for many people listening right now, you may have one little thing standing in your way, and that's the RV that you currently own. You need to get rid of the one you currently have in order to get the one you want. Well, with some thoughts on different ways to do that, we have our friend from PPL Motorhomes on our guest line. It's President Diana LeBlanc Link, also known by RVers everywhere as RV Nana. So, Diana, let's talk about the different options people have in terms of getting rid of their present RV so they can afford to get another one.
Good morning, Alan. I'd love to talk to you about that because I've been at the Fort Worth show up here in Tarrant County, and it's exciting to hear how many people are thinking about changing to a different RV. And there are some things that you need to do. First of all, you don't have to trade in your vehicle. You have options, and there are so many ways you can sell it on your own. You can either sell it outright to an individual buyer you find, or there's companies just like mine that what we do is we sell RVs on consignment for individuals. We take the headache out of it, is what it amounts to.
Well, the easiest way to do it, I think, obviously, is to trade the RV in, Diana. But that may not be the best way to do it. And, we want RV dealers to make, as I say, we want them to make a living, but not a killing. And sometimes it's difficult to know really what the number is when you trade in. So, but then the other way is to sell the RV on your own, and then you got a problem, and you don't even know where to start on pricing.
Well, that's true, Alan. And a lot of it, as far as selling the RV on your own, pricing is a big part of it. Emotional pricing. There's a huge amount of emotion that plays into it when it's yours. You're looking at that potential buyer eye to eye, and you're going, well, maybe I don't really want to get rid of this. Oh, no. So it's a lot easier when you let somebody else deal with that. But on the pricing, you've got to check the market value. You've got to see what the market's really doing. And you've got places that can help you. We're one of them. But you've got to be prepared to show everything. And then be prepared, because when you meet that owner, that new owner, they're going to be calling you back for weeks. Hey, this doesn't work right now. Can you tell me how to fix this? Can you tell me how to fix that?
I never even thought of that.
Yeah. When you're eye to eye and you've been standing there for 3 hours making the sale happen, it's amazing how friendly you become, and they call you at 11 o'clock at night when they can't remember how to turn off the
whatchamacallit, or how do I fix the Dumaflachi or whatever. But
that's right.
One of my biggest things is that as a buyer, and I know that's obviously PPL is a sponsor. Y'all do a great job. We're most grateful for your support, and we encourage everybody to go to PPL, but some people just don't want to do it, and they want to sell on their own. But the reality, as I see it, a buyer, a real solid cash buyer, gets tired in a hurry when they run around. They find these ads where an individual is selling an RV, and they're almost never the way that they are advertised, and they get very frustrated. So that's why the smart buyers tend to go to where the source is, where you've got almost 800 RVs every moment that they can shop through.
Well, it is a lot different. You could drive yourself crazy, basically driving all over town just to see one RV here and another one 40 miles away. And then you've just got to go back and forth. With ours, you've got so many of them right there in one location to look at.
What is the average days on market at PPL if I bring my RV to you?
It's running about 68 days right now.
So a little bit over 2 months. And I mean, just, if think about the hassle, if you will, and selling your RV. If you want to sell it on your own, God bless you. Seriously, if you can do it, that's awesome. You may even want to try to do it, but I don't know how much you spend. I don't want to know how much you spend to advertise, but you spend a ton of money to get buyers, real buyers with cash going through your dealership every day. The amount of traffic that will see my RV when it's parked at a PPL is probably 100 times more than I could get in months of advertising and paying for the advertising on my own.
Well, it's easily 150, 200 groups of people can come through. The day after Christmas, we had something like 150 groups of people come through the dealership.
Wow.
And that's amazing to me. Everybody was tired of Christmas. They were ready to sink RVing.
What about in terms of pricing, going back to that for a second, is that unlike a Ford F-150 that you can look it up in the NADA Blue Book or whatever and come up with a price range, RVs are really kind of a different animal, aren't they, in terms of what their value is?
They really are, because you do have some books or guidelines, but market value can range or just vary so much across the country. And then the condition on that F-150 truck, you didn't modify this, that, or something else on the inside. And one of the good things about an RV is you can make it your home, but sometimes some of those modifications take away from your value. When you yank out the dinette and you put a little stick, desk in there, it makes a big difference. You're taking away from the value, but it helps you with your lifestyle.
I think you still have on your website the little booklet, the free booklet that you send out to people that want to sell their RV on their own, and things like 8 things or 9 things people need to know when they're selling their RV. Or you want to talk about that for a minute?
This is our 9-step plan. That's it. But basically, we tell you how to sell on your own. Some of the things to pay attention to. One of your first things that people sometimes forget about before you even think about putting it on the market, clean it out. Take all of your personal things out, unload all your stuff out of it, and we even talk about getting into the compartments and all that. Make it look fresh and roomy. That makes a big difference. When I see some of them that have got so much in them, because we take a lot of stuff with us when we RV, but they make them look smaller. So it makes a difference.
Well, I folks, if you want to get that free booklet, RV Nana will send it to you. Just go to their website, pplmotorhomes.com. So what's your show schedule look like in the coming weeks, besides BAD, bad and busy?
Oh, it's going to be fun and exciting is what it is, not bad and busy. We're finishing, we're just finished up Tarrant County. We'll be down in the Valley at the Winter Texan Expo. We're out in Sugar Land at an expo there. We'll be in Houston, in Dallas, and East Texas.
What are you seeing in terms of the attitude of people out there that are buying? I mean, Texas is still a red-hot market, I think, but nationally we may see declining sales, but Texas is still pretty dang good, I think.
I've talked to a lot of people the last few days at this show, and they're excited. A lot of newbies out there ready to retire, or they've got young children, and they're ready to just go out and explore and go on an adventure.
And they're looking, a lot of people are deciding that it's less expensive for them to go ahead and buy a good used RV than buy a brand new one and experience the depreciation that we all experience when we buy new.
Well, and I believe that on the first RV, you're not going to like it 100%. I don't care how much homework you did. You're going to learn in that first 90 days or 6 months travel in it. So buy a used one. Let somebody else suffer that depreciation. When you figure out what you really, really want, then sell that one and buy the right one.
And let PPL help you. All right, listen, we got to call it there, RV Nana, but you have a great day, and we will talk to you again real soon, okay?
You too. Have a great one.
All right, thanks much. That's RV Nana, Diana LeBlanc-Link from PPL Motorhomes. We just love that lady. We love what PPL does. If you're interested in selling your RV or buying a good used RV, you can check them out. You might even run into RV Nana at one of the upcoming RV shows in the state of Texas. She'll be the smiling lady that has the crowd all around her. All right, I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Check out PPL at pplmotorhomes.com. Back.